say this to be hypercritical of Joy Taylor. I don't have harsh opinions of Joy Taylor. She's not someone that I didn't get along with. I basically, for the most part, just kept my distance from Joy Taylor. And I kept my distance, not because I didn't like her, it's just because I knew myself. I know myself. I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack, like, Jay, keep your distance. That's going to get you into trouble. And so that's what I did. I kept my distance. Because when you put some woman in a job, talking sports with a bunch of men, it's a job she's not qualified for. She's talking sports with professional athletes, people that did it at the highest level. She's talking sports with me or Colin Cowherd or other people that have like really studied sports at a super high level. What does she have to offer other than her sex appeal? And so should we be surprised that she leaned into that?
You know, this conversation has been ongoing for I don't know how many days now. And in spite of there being a 42-page class action lawsuit, the only person that I'm hearing about across almost every media channel for the most part is Joy Taylor. I haven't heard anything about the executive at Fox Sports, Charlie Dixon. I haven't heard anyone speaking about Emmanuel Acho. I haven't heard anyone talking about Skip Bayless, who allegedly paid the hairstylist or tried to pay her $1.5 million to sleep with her. I haven't heard anything about these men. There are 3 men named and 1 woman, and everyone's only talking about Joy Taylor. I don't understand why every time you see a woman who's attractive in a circle with men or in general, who's in a place that's, I guess, in media, in the news, that the narrative is that in order for her to have gotten there, she has to have slept her way to the top. Why is it beyond the realm of comprehension or realm of possibility that someone who's attractive could have gone to school, could have studied in order to become successful in life? I don't know if Joy Taylor slept her way to the top or not. I'm not here to debate that, because that's her business. I don't know what she did to become successful. I will say this. She has a brother who's in the NFL. Is it not possible that her brother made some phone calls to get her into some doors that maybe at the time she wasn't qualified to be in? Is that not something possible? Like, I don't understand. I mean, we have Bronny in the NBA. He played basketball, but I mean, having LeBron as his dad has helped him out, right? I mean, there are so many other examples of people being in places that they may not be qualified for at the time, unless they're still there. For Jason Whitlock to sit on his channel and say that he didn't have a problem with Joy Taylor, because he used to work with her, years ago. And, he wasn't trying to, I guess, bash her in any way, but then proceeds to still bash her at the same time by saying that, these big jugs and peanut butter skin, I know what I'm capable of. The implication is that she was going to sleep with you. That's what you're implying. So because you knew what you were capable of, let me just back away from her without giving her the dignity of saying that maybe perhaps she wouldn't have given it to you in the first place. I'm just trying to figure out why you automatically assume that because you may have been tempted by her beauty, that means that you would have had the opportunity to even be able to touch her in a sexual nature. That to me is absurd. And something else I'm hearing a lot of men talk about the past few days are women in sports. I am someone who happens to be very passionate. I love basketball. I love football. Why is it not possible that a woman can be in a company of men and have a sported debate and an articulate, intelligent conversation as it pertains to sports? Because she's not a man. There are plenty of men that have podcasts. There are plenty of men that have shows, radio shows that speak on topics they're not qualified to speak on, yet they still have them. What is this notion that if you're a woman, you shouldn't be talking sports with men? So Jason Whitlock has never played at the highest level, but because he studied at the highest level, that makes him qualified. So by that same logic, that means that no one else could have studied at the highest level to be successful. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because all these narratives are crazy and degrading